Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Steven from Shock Extreme Productions, and I have another Blu-ray DVD update for you guys today. I got about over 30 things to show for you guys, stuff I've been collecting since about November, so I'm going to get into cracking to that right now. The first one I got this at Best Buy on Black Friday. The price was about 70 bucks. I know it's gone up a lot. I wanted to get it so, it would go down to a decent price in stores, and I knew Black Friday was going to be that deal only for a certain amount of time before it went back up. But that is the Star Wars, the complete saga on Blu-ray, and I own the VHSs only of the original trilogy. The only one of the prequels I had was Revenge of the Sith, but I really didn't care about special editions. I just wanted to see all the movies again, and for the price, I thought it was a good deal. So it comes in this really, really nice case. I really don't need to give a description of it because what is there to say that hasn't been said, but you got the Phantom Menace. I know people hate this, but I've seen this movie since I was a child and I just love it. Attack of the Clones, wasn't my favorite. Rewatched it again and it wasn't that bad. I actually enjoyed it. Then you have Revenge of the Sith. I really enjoyed Revenge of the Sith a lot. I thought that one was great. Then of course you have Episode 4, The Empire Strikes Back, which is fantastic artwork. I love the artwork on this. And Revenge of the Jedi. And then you also get 2 bonus discs. The first one has bonus footage from episodes 1 to 2, 3. And this one has bonus footage from 4 to 6. And this one, I'm not exactly sure what this one has. Documentaries and the spoofs. So this one actually has all the spoofs from any recorded Star Wars spoof that was ever made, and you got this nice little booklet showing you what discs have what. So very good price. I know it's very pricey now, almost $100, but if you could find this for a good price for any Star Wars fan, I'm not really a sci-fi guy. I've never been into like Star Trek or anything like that, but it's Star Wars. I've grown up with it. I think everybody has grown up with this, so if you're into the Star Wars films, I would highly recommend picking this up, even though they are the special editions. And I'm sure once 7, 8, and 9 come out, there's going to be another edition soon. Next one I got this at Target. It was only $10. They were doing a deal on it. And I got Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa in this limited edition Target exclusive case. It comes in this bottle opener. It comes with this bottle opener. I saw this in the theaters and I really enjoyed it. It's pretty much Johnny Knoxville playing the Bad Grandpa character. With his grandson played by Jackson Nichol, who did a fantastic job in this. I'm surprised a kid at that age could do such a good job in a reality type movie. But it's pretty much the Jackass stunts mixed in with Borat. I know I did a video in the past saying, what I think would happen in this, but I was totally wrong on it. I thought it would be just the regular Jackass stunts mixed in with some reality things, but it's pretty much Jackass meets Borat in a way, and I really loved how they did it. And there's actually going to be a Bad Grandpa 1.5 coming out to Blu-ray soon, because I know they did a lot of things with Spike Jonze that didn't make it in the movie, but hopefully they do include a lot more behind the scenes. This one had a lot, but I think they could have included a lot more, especially a documentary, which I really wanted to see. But for any Jackass fan or anybody who likes the Borat, Bruno movies, this is definitely one for you. Recommend this a lot. Next one I got this at Best Buy as well for $7.99, and I'm really happy I saw this finally, and that's Lords of Salem, Rob Zombie's film. In my own opinion, I think this is Rob Zombie at his greatest. I love House of a Thousand Corpses, love The Devil's Rejects, never seen El Super Beasto, love his Halloween remakes, but this one is Rob Zombie at his finest. It's pretty much a radio DJ who gets sent this weird, I think, vinyl album from a heavy metal group who's like really into Satanism, and all this weird shit starts happening. Fantastic Rob Zombie movie. Recommend this to anybody who likes, movies of the occult or witches or Salem witch trials, anything like that, or even any Rob Zombie fan. Definitely one for you guys to check out. Next one I went into this with an open mind. I thought it was going to be bad. Didn't really watch any reviews on it, but comparing it to the original, it wasn't that bad of a film. I actually kind of enjoyed it. And of course, that's the Carrie remake with Chloe Grace Moretz. I really like how they tied it in with modern day stuff. Thankfully the Tommy Ross character is a Laxbro. Thankfully, me being a Laxbro, him being a Laxbro, I kind of related to the guy. But it pretty much follows the same story as the original Carrie with Sissy Spacek. The girl who's, not really that popular in school, was raised in a very strict Catholic home by her mother. Um, and the girl, of course, has telekinesis, so she can make all this stuff happen. But I actually kind of really like this remake. I thought they did a good job with it. I thought Chloe Grace Moretz did a pretty good job as Carrie, but of course nothing can compare to the original 1976 Brian De Palma film. Nothing at all. But for a remake, it was very good, and I'll definitely watch it again. Recommend this definitely. Next one I picked up, I heard nothing but bad reviews on this. I went into it watching it in the theater with a bunch of friends, and I thought it was going to be badass, and I think I was just overhyped for it. Walking out of it, I said, it's good. My friends just said it sucked. I rewatched it, I thought it was okay, and now there's a sequel coming out which pretty much has everything that everybody wanted out of the first one, and that, of course, is The Purge. The sequel is, of course, going to be taking place all in the streets, which I think is good. I think they could have staged it a little bit better instead of having the cliche car breaking down. It could have been a little bit more creative. But this one is pretty much a home invasion movie set in 2022, with a bunch of these preppies going after this one family because they let a homeless guy in that was being purged by these people, and they pretty much have 60 minutes to bring him to them, or the group will kill everyone. It's a good story. They just missed out on it by that much. They had the story, they had the hype, but they just missed it. Overall, I thought it was a good movie. I did like the documentary on this, Surviving the Night, Making of the Purge. Watch again. I will definitely watch this again. I'd definitely recommend this to anybody. It's by James DeMonico, the same guy who did Paranormal Activity and Sinister. Really like those movies, especially Sinister. And, for anybody, this is definitely worth watching at least. And that was the last of the Blu-rays, so I'm going to get into the DVDs next. This one I got on Cyber Monday, and, I'm a huge fan of the show, one of my favorite sitcoms of all time, next to Seinfeld and Everybody Loves Raymond. But that is The King of Queens, the complete series, and I believe I got this for maybe $20 brand new on Cyber Monday, and I couldn't pass that up. But it's the complete series. It comes in this huge, it's hard to open, this really huge, nice looking set. It's the same set as Married with Children. I'm just afraid to open this really because the Married with Children one I tried to do a review on, but the whole set pretty much fell apart once I got it. But it comes in, the cardboard things, you lift it up, and they are official DVDs, but made a little bit poor, and they're all on top of each other, but, it's for the price, so I guess it's pretty good, better than buying all the DVDs individually, but for any person that likes sitcoms, I would definitely recommend this to anybody, especially for someone who likes Kevin James. Let's see. The next one, I got this at Best Buy as well. It was in the $5 bin, so I said, what the hell. Not the greatest film, but that is Killer Holiday. Pretty much these people who go on a road trip, and there's this one guy named Spider who's going after them. I actually did a review on this on Body Bags, so if you want to check that out, you can look at that for a more in-depth review. But it just wasn't the greatest movie. It had a nice story to it. The characters were okay, but I don't know, it just really didn't serve me that well. It's at least worth a rental, or if you can find it online, definitely watch it there, but it wasn't really the greatest thing ever. Next one I got a lot of stuff from screwtack.com. During New Year's they were having some deals going on, so I got a lot of these Cinemassacre film collections. This one is Cinematic Catastrophes. I actually have this, but I didn't have the rest of them, and it came in a bundle for a really good price, so I decided to take it. But this one is his first compilation, Cinematic Catastrophes, and I support everything James Rolfe does. I really like his work. I love the Angry Video Game, of course. I love all his web videos. Can't wait to see the AVGN movie. But this one includes his two documentaries, Cinemassacre 200 and The Dragon in My Dreams. and it also has his films Kung Fu Werewolf from Outer Space, It Came from the Toilet, Cinemaphobia, and Curse of the Cat Lover's Grave. These are pretty much all shot on video movies, and that pretty much is good for me because I have a huge collection of shot on videos, so that could kind of attribute to that. But next one I also got, came as well, is the next DVD in the Cinemassacre film collection, and that is Legend of the Blue Hole. I found this one really interesting. It's James Rolfe's film when he was in college, pretty much revolving around some urban legend revolving around the Jersey Devil. Really good job with this movie. I really enjoyed it. And it also comes with The Head Incident, which is a film he shot years ago, but another shot on video film. But really good stuff. Really like the bonus footage on this DVD, and definitely for anybody who likes James Rolfe, definitely. And the last one I got from the Cinemassacre film collection is his film The Deader the Better. I've been wanting to actually see this for a long time. It's pretty much these people who, I think these caretakers or gravediggers who work in a cemetery, and pretty much their job is, besides, tending to the graves, killing the zombies that come to life at night. I really like the cross-dissolve effects in this movie. They're shooting black and white, but when it comes to the blood and the gore, it's in color. I like the effects they did in this, especially the head bashing scenes. They would place a watermelon in where somebody's head was supposed to be, and they'd smash it and they'd do some digital effect. That was really creative, and I really liked that. Really loved the documentary on this DVD, but any James Rolfe fan, this is a must-see, and especially to any zombie fan. It's only a 17-minute short, but it's really, really good. And the next one I got, again, from Cinemassacre, ScrewAttack.com, I actually did a review on this, and that is Board James Volume 1. And this pretty much has all the episodes from Mousetrap until Dream Phone, and they are going to be doing more videos eventually of this. But it also comes with a lot of extras, making-ofs, and outtakes, which I really enjoyed. But for anybody who likes the Board James series, this is a definite must pick up for anybody who likes that. And finally, the last one from Screw Attack I got. Of course, I always get these every year when it comes out, and that's The Angry Video Game Nerd Volume 7. And I own all volumes 1 through 6, now I have Volume 7. This DVD actually has the shortest amount of episodes. Everybody who follows up on James Rolfe knows that he's been super busy, but it has Ghosts and Goblins all the way up to Alien 3, but then it makes up with the bonus footage. You have the Super Nintendo versus Sega Genesis, commentary on the year, which instead of a commentary on some of the episodes, he pretty much commentates on all the episodes individually, but pretty briefly. The original Nerd Room tour, the Nerd Room 2013, which he pretty much shows the new additions he did, which is the video store and some new posters and stuff he got. Outtakes, Q&A panels, and you get the top 10 collections. But I really like the one he did with Lloyd Kaufman in this. I thought that was really good. But like I said, anybody who likes watching the Angry Video Game Nerd on Cinemassacre.com, there's absolutely no reason why you should have it on DVD. I really recommend this. Moving on, the next one I got, this is actually just looking at it, it's actually put out by Brain Damage Films, which I have a lot more stuff to talk about in this review from them. But I think the deal with this one was, it was supposed to come out a long time ago from Alternative Cinema, but it never happened. I guess distribution problems or whatever. But it came out maybe a few years ago finally, and that is Caesar and Otto's Summer Camp Massacre. And this one has Felissa Rose, Darren Miller from CKY, Brink Stevens, and Joe Estevez. I haven't actually seen this one, so I really want to get into this, but I mainly got it because I wanted to, in time for Christmas, I wanted to get the sequel, Caesar and Otto's Deadly Xmas, and this one was so much fun. This one was put out by Wild Eye, and this one has Darren Miller once again, Linnea Quigley, Brink Stevens, Joe Estevez, and Felissa Rose. But it's pretty much Caesar and Otto get a job at this company called Xmas Enterprises, pretty much, how do I say this? I guess publicizing the company, passing out flyers, and then the Caesar character gets the idea that this company should start making movies. and at the same time there's this crazed killer going out dressed as Santa Claus, killing all these people. Really fun, really independent. I really loved it. Even Sean Phillips, Cool Duder has a part in this. Same with Lloyd Kaufman. But for any independent film fan, I would highly recommend this. Next one up, I got a lot of stuff for Christmas in total. Not stuff for Christmas, but I got stuff to watch, for the Christmas season. Haven't actually gotten to see this. This is by Joe R. Lansdale, the same guy who did Bubba Hotep, and that is Christmas with the Dead. I saw the trailer for it. It really wanted to make me get this. If you guys have seen it, let me know what it's like, but I haven't seen it yet, so really can't say anything much about that. Next one I knew from, getting a lot of Christmas horror movies, I had to get this one. It was a must for me, and that is the new edition of Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2, and watching Silent Night, Deadly Night for the first time, I really loved it. Pretty much the main plot is the kid who has a bad experience of Christmas where he witnesses both his parents getting killed, and he really, growing up, he can't stand the sight of Santa Claus because his grandfather told him, if you've done something bad, Santa Claus will find out and he will punish you for it. And that pretty much drives him crazy. Haven't seen the second one actually, but I know the second one is really bad in total. But for any Christmas slasher fan, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 1 is a must-see for anybody. Next one haven't watched this one either. I guess I was just too busy around the holidays, but I've heard a lot of people say they actually like this one, and that is A Cadaver Christmas. I found it for a good price, so I said, what the hell. But if anybody's seen this one, definitely let me know what it's like. Next one these few aren't horror in general, but I just picked them up for Christmas. This one I got just to have along with the original DVD, and that is Christmas with the Simpsons 2. This one is actually pretty bad. It doesn't have many Christmas-themed episodes, mainly winter. The first one was the best one by far, but it has episodes like Homer vs. Dignity, Skinner's Sense of Snow, Dude, Where's My Ranch, and 'Tis the 15th Season. The episodes aren't that great, actually. If anything, I'll always watch the first one, but I've always wanted to see this one. But for any Simpsons fan, definitely this is one to have in your collection. Next ones I got these after Christmas, actually. I guess my mom forgot to wrap them or something like that. But I'll just fly through these because I'm sure most of you guys have seen them. But the first one is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original cartoon. And then next one she got was The Little Drummer Boy. Haven't seen this one in years. Haven't seen actually most of these in years. And this one I always see at Christmas time, but I haven't opened it. And that is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So, this one isn't horror as well, but I had to pick it up. Probably my favorite sports spoof of all time. Probably not of all time, but one of my favorite sports spoofs, and that is The Comebacks with David Koechner, the same guy from Anchorman. But really funny sports movie. It mocks a lot of movies like Friday Night Lights, Field of Dreams, a lot of different sports movies. Morgan Freeman's also in it. The same, what's his name? Robert Rashad, the same guy from Cousin Skeeter, the Nickelodeon show's in this. Really funny movie. Really recommend this to anybody who likes spoofs or, sports movies. Next one I got, this one is from Midnight Releasing. I actually did a review on this on my channel, so if you want to check that out, it's probably the second to last video I have up. But that is Hayride. Don't let the cover get you wrong on this, because there is one chainsaw scene, but that's about it. The guy uses a pitchfork, hence his name Pitchfork, and some other odd weapons, but don't let the cover get you wrong. But in total, it's a great movie. Pretty much this family who runs a Halloween hayride, and at the same time there's an escaped convict going around killing off people, and the cops are pretty much doing their manhunt. Really great film. I really do support everything from Brain Damage Films and Midnight Releasing, but for any slasher fan and anybody who likes Halloween themed movies, definitely one for you to pick up. Next one I got a load of stuff from Brain Damage Films. This one I've heard nothing but funny, bad reviews of, but I actually really like this one, and that is Cottontail. and apparently it has some girl from Playboy in it, if I can find it on here. Uh, Bridget Marquardt. I'm not sure if you could see that up there, but yeah, the one girl I guess who poses for Playboy. But this is a really bizarre movie about some pretty much experimental bunny who gets set free from a lab and bites this one redneck type guy, and he pretty much goes on some killing spree. Really hilarious Brain Damage Films movie. This whole movie has Brain Damage Films written all over it. It's so cheesy, but it is so good. For anybody who likes animal horror or Brain Damage Films, this is a must-see to see in your collection. You can find the DVD for pretty good price now. This one is a little bit harder to find, but I'm glad I found it for a good price. But from what I've seen from certain videos, it actually looks pretty cool, and that is Dark Places. Haven't seen this yet, but I know it has something to do with a prostitute or something like that. But, you know, if anybody's seen this, let me know. From what I've seen, the DVD is a little hard to find, but what of it? And the last one I got from Brain Damage Films. This I am so happy I got. I'm not a death movie fan at all, but when I saw the price on this, I just had to pick it up. I had the VHSs, but I needed to get this as well, and that is the Traces of Death 9th Anniversary Collector's Edition DVD box set. The price jumped back up to $90, which is a shame, but I'm actually doing my review on all the Traces of Death movies. Sometime later this week I will post the review up for Traces of Death number 3, but these are pretty much all 100% real death movies. These are real shockumentaries. They show actual murders, suicides, autopsies, embalmings, sex changes, executions, car accidents, auto accidents, just everything revolving around death. The first movie has some low-budget synth music, which I really love. It has a lot of music from Ghoul School and Zombie Bloodbath, and then the rest have a lot of heavy metal music. But, and I believe 3 and 4 do have a soundtrack too. But if you're a Death fan, then definitely these are probably the most notorious Death movies by far, next to Faces of Death. But these ones are actually 100% real. The next one I got this one. This is from Bloody Earth Films, and I saw this recently, and I really, really loved it. And this is a Joe Colbeck film called Blood and Sex Nightmare. It's pretty much about these two people who go to this adult retreat for people who basically just want to have sex, and there's this crazy killer going around just killing people one by one. This movie is really funny. It's really fun. It's weird at scenes. The only complaint I have about this movie is that it was lit a little poorly, especially for the nighttime scenes. The daytime scenes are perfect, but the night scenes are a little poorly, dimly lit. You know, I love the film out of all. This is one of the first films I've seen from Bloody Earth Films. I'm getting Feast of Flesh soon, so I'm going to check that one out as well. But, you know, Joe Colbeck did a fantastic job with this. I would definitely recommend this to anybody who likes alternative cinema or anybody who likes exploitation. This was fantastic. The next one this one is from Trauma, and I'm actually going to be doing this for a review on body bags. This week is Trauma Week, so I wanted to get this because I don't have a lot of Trauma movies, but I wanted to see this one especially for me, and that one is Curse of the Cannibal Confederates. This one is also very poorly lit, but it's pretty much about these Confederate soldiers who rise from the dead and begin attacking this group of people. Really bizarre film, really funny though. It has trauma written all over it, but for any Trauma fan or anybody who likes, you know, like redneck zombies or stuff like that, definitely recommend this to anybody who likes those. The next two I got these from my buddy Jesus Turan from Slasher Video. These ones were going out of print, so I needed to fill up my collection with these, and he has 2 more released now, so I have to pick those up eventually. But the first one I got is Trashology. Not necessarily, you know, has the Slasher Video feel to it, but it's a really funny movie. I can't remember exactly what it is. I know it's an anthology film of some sort, but the skits in this movie are so funny. The one with the Ouija board and the old woman. I really love that one. Apparently, it's supposed to like be similar to the John Waters movies, if anything. But for anybody who likes John Waters and the movies he's done, this is definitely for you. It's not really slasher video, but it was fun by far. And the last one from slasher video I really needed to see this, and I was surprised that Nick Millard directed this, and that is Cemetery Sisters. Watching it for the first time, I had no idea he did it until I saw the location. The location was just, oh god, it's Death Nurse again. But pretty much these two sisters who run a mortuary, and they decide to marry these guys and kill them, get their insurance money, everything they have, in order to buy their own cemetery. And I was fearing one thing from this whole movie, and they use the same stock footage from Death Nurse. Yes, I don't know why, but there's this one character who has these flashback scenes. It was sensible. They did show a flashback of her, wanting to become a mortician with her father. That was shot by Nick Millard from the VHS camera. That was for the movie. But the others were from either Criminally Insane or Crazy Fat Ethel. And it was the same from Death Nurse, but a little bit longer. And even the ending credits are stock footage. I don't know what to say, but I love these slasher video titles. I love everything about them. Definitely gonna pick up Splatter, Architect of Fear, and Cinco de Mayo, definitely. But for any slasher video fan, get this and Trashology and the rest of them. I know Death Nurse 1 and 2 are going out of print very quickly. Boarding House might be going out of print as well. And Trashology, I think, might go out of print as well. So definitely get your hands on these if you like these shot-on-video classics. In my own opinion, masterpieces. This one I got this from Razor Sharp Studios. I bought this one, and I wanted to just fill up my collection with the series, and that is Pork Chop 3D. Before I get into this, I want to thank everybody who autographed this for me. I wasn't expecting this at all. I just bought it thinking, I'm going to fill up the Pork Chop series, but now I have an autograph, which is awesome. This one pretty much finishes the Pork Chop franchise. Now it's the Pork Chop Trilogy. Pretty much has the same feel. There were a few things that confused me. If you see the second movie, you know how that ends, and the second killer in this movie is very different from the second killer at the end of Pork Chop 2. But it's pretty much about the survivors of the Pork Chop killings going back to face their fears, where at the same time there's an escaped convict who takes two people hostage. Really fun movie. It has Pork Chop written all over it. This is the 2D version, by the way. I think the 3D version is limited edition, but it's fine by me because that's what I've heard is the red and blue one. But if you're a fan of the Pork Chop movies, this is the only one that wasn't put out by Independent Entertainment. Once again, put out by Razor Sharp Studios, but it's still Pork Chop 100%, and I'd recommend this to anybody who likes good slasher movies. And the last one I got this from Diabolic DVD, a site that Moods always talks about. And this one has been out of print and pretty rare and expensive for a long time until somebody hit me up on Facebook saying, they have one left for sale on Diabolic DVD. And it was only about $40, so I was like, yes, I will buy that. And too bad I don't have a region-free Blu-ray player. I have to get that soon. But that is the Violent Shit Trilogy. I finally got this. Now I don't have to watch those bootlegs all the time. But I do have to get the fourth one. They have an official DVD on Diabolic DVD of the fourth one. But eventually I'll pick that up. It's for a good price, I know. But if you don't know, Violent Shit is pretty much these crazy shot-on-video gore movies by Andreas Janas about this guy named Carl the Butcher just pretty much killing people. There really is no plot to them. They're pretty much senseless death scenes. But, it's such a fun movie. I'd recommend this to any shot-on-video fan. If you can get a hold of them. I know there are bootlegs going around. And did hear a rumor that Synapse was going to be doing their own version of the trilogy. I don't know if that's true, I don't know if that'll ever happen, but if you ask me, I think the only company that would probably do a good job putting this out on a new box set would probably be Massacre Video. I think Massacre would probably do an amazing job putting this out. But anyway, this is limited edition number 938 of 999, so this is one of the most rarest things that I've been wanting to get in a while. The next one that I really want to get is the Guinea Pig box set. I've been wanting that for a long time. So, for any Shot on Video fan, this is a must-see if you can find it. I know Amazon.uk has a few up for sale, but they won't ship to the United States. So, that was all the stuff I had for this collection update. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, definitely hit that subscribe button, like this video. Definitely watch some of the other reviews I've posted, because I've been trying so hard to do a little bit better with those reviews, so definitely give those a check. Once again, my name is Steven from Shock Extreme Productions. Check me back soon for some more reviews, and until next time, see you guys later.